Once upon a time, there was a little girl who often wore a red scarf, so people called her Little Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother asked her to take some cakes to her grandmother. Before she left, her mother reminded her, "Remember to walk straight and don't go through the forest where there are dangerous wolves, dear." On her way, she saw a path through the forest with many flowers and butterflies. Forgetting her mother's warning, she happily followed that path. After a while, she met a squirrel who reminded her, "Oh, Little Red Riding Hood, I heard your mother telling you to walk straight and not take the path through the forest. Why are you on this path?" Little Red Riding Hood didn't respond to the squirrel. She continued along the path through the forest, picking flowers and catching butterflies. When she reached the edge of the forest, she encountered a wolf. The wolf, towering before her, asked, "Where are you going, little girl?" Terrified, but mustering her courage, Little Red Riding Hood replied, "I'm going to my grandmother's house." "Where does your grandmother live?" "On the other side of the forest. Her house has a chimney, you just push the door, and you'll be inside." After hearing this, the wolf left Little Red Riding Hood there and dashed to her grandmother's house. It pushed the door open, grabbed the old lady, and swallowed her whole. Then, it climbed into bed, covered itself with a blanket, pretending to be the sick grandmother. When Little Red Riding Hood arrived, she saw the wolf lying in bed. Assuming her grandmother was ill, she asked, "Grandmother, have you been sick for long?" The wolf didn't answer but pretended to groan. "Grandmother, my mother asked me to bring you some cakes." "Ah, thank you, my dear, and your mother too. You are such a good girl. Come closer to me." Little Red Riding Hood approached the bed, but she hesitated and asked, "Grandmother, why are your ears so long today?" "They are long so that I can hear you better," replied the wolf. "And why are your eyes so big today?" "They are big so that I can see you better." Still not convinced, Little Red Riding Hood asked, "And why is your mouth so big today?" "It's big so that I can eat you better," the wolf replied, immediately jumping out of bed and swallowing the poor Little Red Riding Hood. Satiated, the wolf lay back down on the bed, snoring loudly. Fortunately, a passing hunter saw what happened and intervened. He aimed his gun and fought with the wolf. The wolf was defeated, and the hunter rescued both the grandmother and Little Red Riding Hood from its belly. After being saved from the wolf's belly, Little Red Riding Hood said, "Thank you, sir. Oh, I was so scared." It was pitch black in the wolf's belly. The two embraced tightly. From that day on, Little Red Riding Hood never dared to disobey her mother's instructions again. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button to support and follow Na's videos.